Welcome back to Kevin Prolegs TV, and boy, do I got another one for you. Woo! Let's check this out. I broke up with my boyfriend, and now I feel like I overreacted. You don't say. I, 28 female, broke up with my boyfriend, 29 male, the other day, and now I feel at fault. We were together for 1.5 years, and he works in another city. He told me he wanted us to visit the city where he works because he wanted me to see another part of his life. However, every time he organized for us to go, he would change the plans at the last minute, and we never ended up going. This happened at least a dozen times, and I'm a really anxious person, and I started to think he might be cheating on me or hiding something. I talked to him about these fears, but he dismissed me a passive-aggressive way. The other day, he finally told me he was scared to take me to his city because he had been a victim of stalking in the past and was afraid something might happen. We fought because I told him that for a year, he made me feel paranoid and bad for thinking he might be cheating on me. Yet he never provided any explanation for his actions. I told him I didn't expect him to tell me everything if he didn't feel comfortable, but at least some explanation would have helped. He accused me of not being empathetic with his trauma, but I never dismissed it. However, I told him that not giving me any sort of explanation led me to think that I was the problem for having these thoughts about him. And he knew that they made me feel terrible because I love him, and having these thoughts made me feel guilty. But he never told me anything. Despite this, I told him I was willing to give him another chance. However, at the last minute, he changed his plans yet again, and I felt like he was taking me for granted. Oh my goodness. He became angry, insisting that the plans wouldn't have fallen through. But I couldn't be certain because of the pattern we had. Now I feel I may have overreacted, but at the same time, I keep reminding myself that I gave him many opportunities to improve. He knew how much this meant to me, yet the situation never changed. Wow! Oh boy. Yeah, cool. Hold on. Before I say something, let me see what someone says. This all sounds like some sort of red flags. Go no contact. He would have not changed his plans last minute every single time if he really cared for you, and he would have been more communicative. Communication in a relationship is crucial for staying together. He sounds so fishy. OP says, yeah, communication is the thing that bothers me the most, honestly. I doubt he has someone else, but the fact that he lied to me for a year is a big deal. He was always super sweet with me and always encouraged in every aspect of my life, except for this thing. I don't know. I have conflicting feelings at the moment. Oh my goodness. So a guy, he has these feelings. He doesn't want to open up. And then when he does open up, you treat him like the bad guy. And people wonder why there's a male loneliness epidemic, there's a male mental health epidemic. Like, people like this. A dude can't even have something that's bothering him and try to keep it away from his woman so she doesn't have to be stressed out about it. And he could just go through the problem on his own, maybe with his therapist, and try to get through this. But no, she wants to make it all about herself. Okay, that seems incredibly selfish. I think that guy dodged a bullet. You want some communication? How about you listen to what he's saying and don't get all butthurt and get in your feelings like you're the only one that matters? Communication. He communicates and this is how you act. Oh my God. Wow. Someone else says, he dates you for over a year and never mentions being stalked. The stalker never followed him when he went to visit you. Seems more likely he has a whole other life that he doesn't want you to talk about. He doesn't want you to know about. Good riddance. OP says, he told me that he never said anything to me because he feared that something bad might have happened. And I can sympathize with this, but the fact that he became angry with me when I told him about my preoccupations really bothered me. And the fact that he gave me the fact that I gave him countless opportunities to do better and he never did. Here's the thing, someone says. While stalkers are scary, if he was concerned for your safety, he should have said something to you much earlier. What if his stalker contacted you or started bothering you? Does he have texts from the stalker? Calls? Did he file any report? Are any of his friends aware of the stalker? Is it an ex? Who is the stalker? Like, there are so many questions before, okay, sure, stalker, but it seems like he grabbed this out of the air because he sensed you were fed up with this. At best, he is a stalker who thankfully has never reached out to you, and he's a poor communicator because he would have rather let you believe he's shady than actually talk to you like an adult, or at worst, he's leading a double life, and this is the card he's playing to keep you on the hook. Have you met his family, his friends? I would want to see clear evidence that this story is true before I would consider another round with this guy. OP says, I met his family and friends. I really can't say anything about the stalker because I don't know anything about it. It really came out of the blue. From what he said to me, no one knew about this because 1, he wanted to keep this burden alone so no one would be affected, even if it clearly wasn't like that. 2, he said that no one believes when is a man to say that is a victim of stalking because this is illogical because when I talked with him about this topics, I never said that I doubted the man to be victims of stalking. So I was really confused about all this situation. All the people that I talked to with agreed with me, saying that all the situation is really unclear, but every time I tried to talk to him about it, he dismissed it, saying, if I think he is capable of cheating on me when after he knew all my difficulties with trusting others, then I really don't understand what type of person he is and that he would never do something like that to me. So instead of listening to your man, you decide to listen to everyone else. You know what? I'm glad you imploded your relationship. Thank God. This guy does not need a woman like you in his life. You can't even listen to him when he's going through something. Oh my goodness. If you had a stalker and you told your man and he said, you know what, I could understand why you didn't tell me. Something like this is kind of wild. But it just goes to show you, when a man is going through something that a woman is going through, people do not treat it the same. And now I understand why it's better for guys to not tell their woman stuff like this, because they can't handle it. He tried to tell her, yeah, I got a stalker. And then she's like, oh no, you're probably cheating on me. Madness. Wrong. I'm glad you're out of that relationship. Go find somebody else that you could bug with this stuff, because this is making me really mad. Ugh. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I got it wrong, but this to me sounds like this person is thinking about this way too much and probably lost a good thing. I think bullet dodge for that guy. I hope you get out of your stalker situation, and damn. Anyway, this has been another Kevin Probix TV, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.